Hey, I'm back. If you're ready, you can send it. Yeah, I'm ready. You can send it whenever you're ready. Hey, thanks, man. You too. Good luck.
Check. Rise up, it's true. Come on and rise up.
From the city of brotherly love and Citizens Bank Park, we've got a perfect night for baseball on the show. It's the Houston Astros taking on the Philadelphia Phillies.
Body in motion, heart on fire, train through the heat and the haze. Focus, vision of my eyes locked in through the pain, I fix my gaze.
Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And starting this one, Christopher Sanchez. And Siggy, he's a workhorse, loves pitching deep into his starts.
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Nice night for baseball here in the city of brotherly love. And here comes Carlos Correa. Right side, hard hit. One pitch and one out.
Batting second, right fielder Fernando Tatis Jr.
Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Top of the first, just getting started here in Philadelphia. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Stays alive. And a ball and 2 strikes. Got it. 2 out. 2 outs, base is empty. Christian Walker, the next to hit. In the air to left center. Frelick running hard to get it. And that is that.
I want you back now, baby. I want you back now, baby. I want you back now, baby.
Back here, Citizens Bank Park. And towing the mound for Houston in this one, Jason Alexander. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, because he doesn't have plus stuff, it's going to be critical that his skipper keeps a close eye on him. Second time, third time through the order, we see the OPS jump dramatically.
Out towards right center field. Myers on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. Here comes Bryce Harper.
Ball. It was a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Swing and a miss. 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Way high there. Full count now. Out towards left center. Smith on the move to the alley. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And there's 2 away.
Batting third baseman Alex Bauer.
Fought off foul. 2 down, nobody on. And that drops in for a strike. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. On a line, base hit. So a 2 out knock keeps the inning alive.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Kyle Schwarber at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity, try to get a rollover, something on the ground, stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
In the dirt. Boom. Off of first with 2 away. And it finds its way through for a hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
All over that one right there. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
On the ground. The flip. What a play. Inning over. We move ahead to the top of the second now. And here now is the Astros cleanup hitter, Isaac Paredes. Freeland moving under this one. And there's one down. Foul ball. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The 0-2. That one lifted to left. Takes it in for the out. Jose Altuve up to hit here.
Baseman, Jose Altuve.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Up the middle. Oh, he gloves it to his knee, the throw, and that's a great play for the out. Back here in Philadelphia, we head to the bottom of the second. JT Realmuto stands in for the Phillies. Diving, makes the grab. What a play.
That's just a great effort right there. Beautiful job of tracking that ball down. It was sinking so quickly. So it's kind of a tough call. Do I lay out? Do I play it on the bounce? He made the right decision, and he gets the out. Excellent job.
Ball, that's high.
Second inning here, no score.
Ball, out.
Alexander, 33 years old, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. Late swing, foul to the left. In for a strike, and the count is 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Line drive, and that's got extra bases written all over it. He's in at second with a one-out double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Doubled into the gap, and that was a really nice swing to beat the inside pitch. He just beat him to the spot. Kept his hands tight inside that baseball, and that just allowed him to drive it into the alley right there.
Man at second. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Round third, headed to the plate. Plays the plate, and they cut him down. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Sal Freeland. Just missed.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity.
Runner takes off for third. Pitch misses. Roll bounces. He's safe. It's a stolen base. That was not close. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Now time is called here. Pitching coach on his way out to the mound. So they turn things over to the righty, Jeremiah Estrada. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
In the air, left field. That is the inning. in Philadelphia, and stepping in for the Astros, Jake Myers.
Well, these Astros definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
One down.
Batting 8th, left fielder, Cam Smith.
Breaking ball, and that got him.
Take your base.
Batting 9th, shortstop, Xander.
Here comes X to the plate. Run around the move. Pitch misses. High throw, and he's safe with a stolen base. Move to second. Safe at second, and he gets back in. The Stros looking to strike first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Ball.
Inside, almost got him.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Man at second. Hammered, and now maybe extra bases. In comes the run from second. The relay throw. Tries to get back and safe.
Everything came together for him. 112 miles per hour. The ball seemed to explode off the bat right there. He put everything together on that swing, so that's one of those knocks that feels a little extra sweet.
Out front, rip foul. And the 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. He's 0 for 1. Comes up empty. Bogart's on the go. In the dirt. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close.
High leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely. And now in scoring position.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Good job of damage control right there. As we go to the last of the third. And now for the Phillies, Bryce Harper.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy could do some real damage.
Ripped, but it curls foul.
That was a nice bid right there to try to tie up this ball game. Just couldn't keep it from bending foul. He looked locked in on that swing. Pitcher better be careful with him right now.
One up, one down.
Up next for the Phillies, third baseman, Alex Lowe.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Bennett Sousa into the game. He's into the game with the bases empty. And that's a little bit high, and it's 1-0. Swings through that one for strike 2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Believe in them schemes if you want to. Self-motivation is a virtue.
As we go to the top of the 4th, and stepping in for the Astros, Christian Walker. Late swing fouled off.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Oh, and 2 now. Ripped to short. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Up next for the Astros, the designated hitter, Isaac Paredes.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. The other way. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Up next for the Astros.
Here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. Fly to left his first time. And a foul ball. Oh, 1 down. That one fouled off. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Popped up. Sosa coming on. 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Runner, yes,
Here goes the runner. Swing and a miss. Runner on the go again. Out to short. Inning over. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. And now for the Phillies, Brandon Marsh. A little bit high.
That's a ball.
1. Right through there for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Got him swinging.
Up next for the Phillies, catcher,
And time is called for Mount Visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. The Astros turn to a new arm of the Tatsuya Imai.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of them right here to get some critical outs.
Oh, yeah.
Strike 2.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Phillies.
This is Bryson Stott.
That's That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Down,
That misses
ball.
the zone. Ball 2. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. In the dirt. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. Ready now for the 5th inning, and stepping in for the Astros, Jake Myers. On the ground to third. Trey Turner gloves it, and it gets by him. And they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. Puts a bunt down. On to first.
No!
Just got him. He was burning up the baseline. And here comes Sander Bogarts.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far. Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
In the air, right field. And that is that.
All that wishing for a rollie got you wasting time.
It's the hot topic. Know they all hate that. I can see it in their conscience. And I know they all.
Back at Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the inning, Edmundo Sosa stands in for the Phillies. Up and in, ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. Going to count 1 and 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2 and 2. Hit in the air out to center field. He's got it, and there's 1 down. Popped in the air, left field, and makes the grab. And there's 2 away. So the Philly batting order turns over. Here's Trey Turner. That one finds the corner. 0-2. Imai, 27 years old. He joined the team as a free agent.
Ball.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now,
Strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Carlos Correa. Yeah, that's fouled off. Not close with that one. 1 ball, 1 strike. There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. Adios. He circles the bases, and they tack one on the board. It's 2-0.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swings and lines a base hit into left field.
Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
One away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those loop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Paredes now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Quick toss to first. Now back in safely at first. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Man at first, 1 away. Check swing on an 0-2. Appeal to first. No swing. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. It's their second home run of the inning, and they boost their lead. It's 4-0. So 2 down. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Has grounded out a couple of times. Base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Foul off left side. Swings through that one for strike 2. And the slider just misses. Hit in the air out towards left center field. Pretty well struck. And that is that. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the 6th, Bryce Harper stands in for the Phillies. That's in there. 0-1.
You know, these Phils just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
The 0-2. Good job to fight that one off.
That's the ball.
On the ground, right side. Altuve slings to first. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Here, what?
Bohm, the 3rd overall pick in the 2018 draft out of Wichita State. Late on that fastball. Goes down looking. 2 down, base base is empty. Here comes Schwartz to the plate. 1 for 2.
Now this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
Ball.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning.
Yeah, I'm gonna take it higher. Spit fire till the day I retire. Yeah.
Back here in Philadelphia. And stepping in for the Astros, Cam Smith.
Number 50, Ryan Carkery.
Foul ball there.
Well, these Astros, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've been lining the ball all over the ballpark, and unfortunately, sometimes it's right into a glove. But still, they've hit 9 line drives so far, and that's something they should feel very good about.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
For the Astros, shortstop Xander Bogaerts.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Line drive, base hit. So that will bring up the top of the order with 1 away.
Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Correa, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Checked his swing on the 1-0 and appeal to first. Nope, he held back. That one misses. Ball 3. Fastball for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Bogaerts leads off first with 1 away. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Up next for the Astros, right fielder Fernando Tatis Jr.
Check swing, no appeal. Ball 1. Pickoff move to second. Bogaerts dives back. Two on, 1 out. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. And that baby's gone. A 3-run dinger. And they tack on to their lead. It's 7-0. 1 down. Christian Walker digs in now. And that one fouled off.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Fought off foul. That missed by a lot. And a count 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Hammered down the right side, but foul. 2 down, nobody on. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Fights it off. He'll see another. In the air, right field. And that's the 3rd out. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Singy, were you superstitious as a player?
I'd say a little bit, and I wouldn't want to admit it, but I think, you know, you have a good game the next day. You're maybe thinking a little bit when you're putting your spikes on. Which one did I put on first? What did I eat? You know, let me just bring that back into today.
So you weren't superstitious, you were a little stitious.
Yes, I was medium stitious.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
We've got some superstitions up here in the booth, and you never can say, hey, this game's going really fast early in the ball game.
Yeah, that is one of the ways that we are capable of putting the jinx on the game, is talking about how fast the game is going. That normally will grind it to a screeching halt.
No question.
And they have their first base runner since the 2nd inning. Right through there for a strike.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Up next.
1 out, man at first. Bryson Stott getting ready to hit. Lined into right. He's got it, and there's 2 down. Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. We're at the top of the 8th. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz. Here.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes and 1 away.
Up next for the Astros, second baseman Jose Altuve.
Banks.
That missed. That's a ball.
He's someone that fills up the strike zone, so he doesn't give up a lot of walks. But because he's in the zone so much, a decent amount of hits occur.
Ball.
And he's got to get ahead early in the count and then be able to mix up his speeds, add and subtract some velocity, but command is the big key. Throwing the ball where he wants to.
The Astros up big in this one, and we're at the top of the 8th. Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Myers in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Man at second. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. He sends it out of here. And they add on. It's 9-0. One down. Now the left fielder, Cam Smith. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a two-bagger. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Jonathan Bowler.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for. That's back-to-back singles for him. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Here's Carlos Correa. Cut on and missed 96 of that fastball. Correa tries to hold up, appeal to first. He did not go around. Ripped, but it curls foul. One out. Runners at first and second. Line shot into the gap should score at least one. Coming home. One run across. Here comes Bogarts around third. He'll score. 2 runs are in, and they extend their lead.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
And the 0-1. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Correa, the runner at second with one away. Ground ball to Bohm. Fires across the diamond, and they get the out. So next up for Houston, Christian Walker. And first offering is fouled off. Late with the swing there. And they'll do it again. This one in the air right field. And that's a fair ball. Correa comes in to score. It's an RBI single. It's 12-0.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep, so pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Strike 2. Bowling, 29 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2018.
That's in. Ball.
Got him swinging. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. On to the bottom of the 8th. Sal Freeland stands in for the Phillies. This one in the air center field. Myers going back on this one. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out. The Phils with a lot of ground to make up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. got him swinging for the K. Picks up strikeout number 7. And now it's Bryce Harper to the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. And that is out of play. That one's upstairs.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
And that's a check swing and a ball in the dirt. 2-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. And the Phillies are set down in order.
Hey, you too, man. You're a little rusty, man. You can tell. But yeah, good game, man.
For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Yeah, for sure, man. All right, man. Have a good night. Bye.
Por tu cara sé que quieres, yo sé bien cómo tú eres. Tú tienes hombres de más, también te gustan las mujeres. Por amor nadie se muere, nadie por amor nadie se muere. A la disco ya no le cabe un alma y la nota subiendo los niveles. Ropita sexy pa' que me la modele, ya las heridas no le duelen. Yo le traigo pa' que se revele y formemos el DNR. Porque por tu cara sé que quieres, yo sé bien cómo